What's good, family? Welcome back to my space. I'm Spiritual Focus, and I'm coming through with another pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is your month ahead, what to expect. So, if that's something that you're interested in, get ready to pick your cards. This is group one, and this is group two. Check out the cards, see which one draws you in the most. Which one do you feel connected to the most? Remember, you can always check the comments for the timestamps. So you can go ahead and skip to your reading if that's what you want to do. Also, the timestamps will have the collective reading in it as well. It will have the timestamp to the collective reading, which would be the reading at the end of the video. So, y'all check that collective reading out because you may find something in it that's useful to you, okay? So once you have picked your cards, we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. Let's go, family. Okay, group one, you picked this card right here. Let's see what to expect in your month ahead. Oh, the 10 of coins. All right, that's a really good card. That seems like some type of collaboration with someone when it comes to money. Something that you've been trying to manifest when it comes to money, finally being able to wrap that up, closing one chapter in order for another one to open. Let's get some clarification of this card. Let's pull out our focus cards. Have get it together. Can't control them. Okay, to this reading. Let's clarify here. We'll start with get it together. Let's clarify that, family. Let's see what that means. King of coins comes up here. So some of you may have been having a hard time managing, balancing, and controlling your money. But I feel like as this new month comes in, you will feel more balanced when it comes to your money. Not so much a balance, but know what to do with your money. Okay, knowing what to invest with your money. Knowing when to not invest with your money. It's just like maybe over the year you had to catch a couple of hits for you to arrive at this point. But I feel like this month coming in here, you're gonna be more calculated with your money, making your money work for you a little bit more. Okay, group one. I want to pull one more card there for clarification. Yeah, the Temperance shows up here. That Temperance basically talks about balancing your emotions from your feelings. So knowing when to spend from the logic and know when to spend from the heart. You may want to do something nice with someone. You may have someone's birthday coming up. So that's knowing when to spend from the heart. You may have an investment, cryptocurrency, things like that. That's learning how to spend through logic. So Spirit wants you to have discernment and balance between the two when it comes to your finances this month. Okay, group one. You also have can't control them. So let's get some clarification on that. All right. All right, the five of materials showing up here in reverse. So to me, this feels like since you're doing so well, you may want people around you to adopt how you are starting to come into your financial understanding, and they may not want to. You may see people around you who's not even trying, and you want them to do better, but they may not want to. Spirit's letting you know you cannot control them. You cannot change them. You can only change yourself. This person may show up in your life as a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Understand they may be a little bit stubborn. You can't control them. Just keep on working on yourself and the things that you're trying to create, okay? It's what I see here. So we're going to come over here to this 10 of coins just for some clarification. Ten of coins here for group one. Group one. Okay, go for your dream showing up here in reverse. So a lot of you been a little bit stagnant when it comes to certain things. Okay, so I feel like some of you been, you know how you have to stay down till you come up. It may be a lot of things that you want to take care of right then and there, but you know that certain things are more important. And I feel like that's what some of you been doing. That's why you are coming to the position that you're in, especially financially this month, because you stayed down. You understood your finances. You realize maybe something needs to be paid off. You did the work, and now you're going to start to see the abundance, and you may want other people to take on these same traits, but Spirit says you can't control them. Keep balancing yourself between your love and your logic when it comes to how you spend and invest your money. And now it's time for you to start going for your dreams because you have stayed down long enough. Okay, group one. So I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gives you some form of clarity. Don't forget to go to the collective reading at the end of the video. You may find it useful, and I'll see you then. Bye, family. What's good, group two? You pick this card right here. Remember, today's topic, we talking about what to expect on your month ahead. So let's get into it. You have the page of voices showing up here in reverse. So this just lets me know that you need to be more calculated with the words that come out of your mouth. The things that you're speaking is creating your reality really fast this month coming in. Let's get some focus cards for clarification. Got triggered showing up here. Let's get one more. You got victim mindset showing up here. All right, family, so let's get into that. So the first message was watch the things that are coming out of your mouth. Watch what you say because you're creating your reality really fast. Then you have the triggered card coming out here, followed by victim mindset, family. So let's get into that. I think we want to start with the victim mindset for clarification. We got 3 cards out, all of them in reverse. The King of Coins in reverse. So that talks about, being more calculated with how I spend my money, where I usually would rush into things. Being more calculated with how I spend my money or anything tangible. Okay, the 7 of Staffs. This is like letting your guard down a little bit, and the 4 voices showing up here. So this is what I see. You can't play victim if you choose to do something. So if I choose to let my guard down and be giving to you, I can't play victim, okay? I can learn my lesson if things don't go right and move forward. But Spirit is saying, don't play victim, okay? Don't play victim for the things that you did. This gives me a feeling of someone doing something nice to someone and then they didn't return the favor or they treated you like shit afterwards. And you like, damn, I shouldn't have did that for them. Yes, you should have, okay? Don't play victim from being a good person, group 2. Don't play victim because you got played from being a good person. The bottom line is you still was a good person, okay? So this is what I see coming into this new month. Someone may try you. You may regret letting your guard down for a situation, but don't play victim because you did that. You did that. And it's okay. We get played sometimes, group 2. We get played sometimes. All right, so let's get into your next card here. You have triggered. So let's get some clarification on this. You got the High Priestess showing up here. And the 7 of Materials. So this makes me feel like you already knew not to trust this person, place, or thing. You already knew not to trust it, but you did it anyway, okay? Spirit already gave you the intuition and the discernment not to trust this person, and you did it anyway. So there's no use to having victim mentality. So what this reading looks like is talking about giving or being nice to someone, letting your guard down, they shitting on you, you feeling bad about it, you playing victim like woe's me, when really you opened yourself up for it. Don't feel bad about being a good person. Don't get triggered from being a good person, because when Spirit tried to give you the discernment not to put yourself in this position, you talked yourself out of it, okay? You talk, just say, well, no, they may need it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a good person. Well, don't feel bad about being a good person now, group 2. Don't feel bad about it now. Because when Spirit tried to show you, you know what I'm saying? You talked yourself out of seeing what things were really, what things really were. You talked yourself out of it, okay? You wanted it. So don't play victim now, okay? Accept however this situation turns out, whether this is a person or a place. This is really talking about giving your time to something and that person, place, or thing did not reciprocate that same energy. This is what it's talking about. And it's saying, but don't be mad that you were a good person. You should never feel guilty about being a good person. I don't care who played you. At the end of the day, you still was a good person. And Spirit says, and don't play victim, because I tried to warn you. I gave you all the signs, but you talked yourself out of it. This is what I see coming to you to this month, this new month coming in. So if this haven't happened to you yet, group 2, if Spirit gives you the discernment to know that something may not be for you, or someone may not have the same heart as you, listen to it, okay? A lot of times these readings are really good to avoid certain situations, okay? So we're going to clarify this card right here, and then we're going to get into your then we're going to go over to the collective reading. So let's see. The Page of Voices in reverse. Let's get some more clarification on that group 2. Okay, group 2. Stick with it. Rest and reconsideration. Win or lose in reverse. So what this is saying is, when you get that voice of discernment, you still decide to stick with it. You still decide to push through. Okay? Rest and reconsideration. You may even sit back and think about, should you do it? What I have learned in my life, sometimes when you have to sit down and really think about something, I mean like choices when it's dealing with people. Like, should I let you in my life? Should I let my guard down? When you have to sit down and think about shit like that, it means you shouldn't let your guard down. If it didn't come freely and I actually had to sit in meditation to think about it, then I don't need to do it. Okay? That's what I have learned in my life. You have win or lose showing up in reverse. It's no wins. It's no losses when you're being a good person. Okay? It's no win. It's no losses when you're being a good person. Although you may feel like someone should have gave you some form of outcome based on how good you are. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's no wins. It's no losses when you're being a good person. You may feel taken advantage of, but then on the spiritual side, you was able to give that person a God-like moment, meaning sharing love, sharing compassion, that type of energy. So never feel like you lost for being a good person, okay? This is what I see for you at this time, group 2. I hope it was helpful. I hope it gives somebody some form of clarity. I will meet y'all in the collective reading to wrap up our video for today. So I'll see you over there. Bye, group 2. What's good, family? Thank you for everybody who coming over to the collective reading. So let's get into the collective reading for today. What does the collective need to know? We have walking away. All right, let me get one more. We have flowers. Be honest with yourself. Okay, and let's grab an oracle card. Awareness. The awareness actually came up in reverse. So the awareness is like being naive, especially group 2. We talked about that, maybe possibly being naive. Group 1, you talked about maybe being naive at some point during this year, but next month is ushering in something better because now I know better. Okay, so to group 1 and group 2, this month coming in may be a month that you walk away, maybe a month that you have to be honest with yourself and realize that I may need to walk away or let certain things go, but not be mad at myself for giving love. Remember that, okay? I feel like it's important that you direct the awareness back onto yourself and what you want and how you want to end this year off, okay? So this is what I see for you, family. Be honest with yourself. Focus the awareness back on yourself and walk away from anything that makes you feel like you're giving too much without getting things in return. Although don't feel guilty about being a good person, you can choose to walk away to not put yourself in the same disparaging situations again, okay? So once again, I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gives you some form of clarity, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Bye,
I was yours for the taking. Guess I needed a home, but if I'm not mistaken, you were good on your own. And I know I was drunk enough, didn't know that